Hey guys, David here, and welcome to Digital Outlook. Guys, in today's show, Brad Garlinghouse says XRP ETF is inevitable. So guys, let's get to it. So guys, right at the top of the video, I'm going to ask, as you go through it, if you just hit that like and subscribe, it goes a long way to helping the channel and getting this message out. I'll tell you what. Well, guys, we have been getting a lot of heat in this space, to be sure, because, we're hearing all of the conjecture that is coming out, and of course, all of the FUD that just gets hammered against XRP is truly insane. I don't know another ecosystem that has to deal with the kind of fear, uncertainty, and doubt that gets thrown our way. And guys, is it not been big when it's ever come to this whole XRP exchange traded fund deal? Well, guys, just today, Brad Garlinghouse was being interviewed by Fox News, and guess what? In his mind, an XRP ETF is absolutely inevitable. Just check this article out right over here. Ripple CEO predicts XRP ETF launch by 2025. Guys, we're not talking too much further down the road, and listen to this right here. One of the biggest uncertainties in cryptocurrencies, the Ripple and SEC events continues to stir in XRP. Bitcoin and Ethereum exchange-traded funds approval had shifted focus to potential new ETFs. Recently, many commented that Solana was closer to an ETF than XRP. Amidst all this, an important statement was made by Ripple's CEO a few minutes ago. Now, this is when the article had come out earlier today. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse made a significant statement a few minutes ago. Despite the legal pressure on Ripple and XRP, the famous figure suggested that XRP ETFs might start operating in 2025. Okay, we're going to stop that right there because that's just an advertisement for CoinTurk there. Although Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs dominated 2024, XRP, which is in the top 10 of market, and guys, by the way, when they say that, it's in the top 10, it has never left the top 10 from its very inception. Now, can you fathom that? How many ecosystems could really withstand the scrutiny that XRP has, considering this whole SEC Ripple lawsuit and all of the pressure on it? Yet never, not once in its history has it ever lost the top 10 for market cap. Now that is saying a lot. Now, and holds billions of dollars in volume, faces many legal hurdles, but this possibility is still being discussed. However, it should be noted that Ripple still has an unresolved SEC case that has been pending for 4 years. Last summer, an interim decision resulted in a victory for Ripple. A victory for Ripple. Guys, that was a victory for the entirety of this digital asset space when Judge Annalisa Torres designated XRP in the secondary market as not being a security. That is massive. Now, Ripple and Brad Garlinghouse, but it was not a final decision. Well, of course, it's not a final decision. Why? Because they're dealing with the program. They're dealing with all of these institutional sales that were done way back there. Now, in the midst of all of these events, it is necessary to take a closer look at what is happening with XRP. And today, the XRP price seems to be taking a positive turn. The XRP price appears to be rising at the time of writing the news. The XRP price was trading around 52.71 cents after a 1% increase in the last 24 hours. Guys, the day is coming. I kid you not. I absolutely believe this, that we're going to look back and people are literally going to laugh or cry. Why are they going to laugh? They're going to be thinking, my gosh, I cannot believe that I got in there and I was picking up XRP literally at 52 cents. Other people are going to cry and they're going to say, why did I not pick XRP up at 52 cents? Now, guys, this is massive news. And I got a video of Brad Garlinghouse on that actual interview stating about this XRP ETF. Just watch this.
Is Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse in studio, no less. Let's get to Ether first. Word on the street is that spot Ether ETF is going to come alive. It's alive next month, as early as next month, maybe July. Who knows? What do you think?
I think that's right. And I think it is a big deal just in terms of further opening the markets to more people who want to access it. Obviously, the Bitcoin ETF went live in January. And you saw 10 billion. I mean, it took, I think, 2 months to reach the same level it took gold ETF to reach over like a year. So the interest in this space remains very, very high. And I think the ETH ETF will do extremely well.
What do you think is behind the SEC becoming, let's just call it more pragmatic about cryptocurrency ETFs and the approval process?
Well, I think the first thing is they've lost a lot in court. And so, they really got dragged kicking and screaming across the line to get the Bitcoin ETF live. And I think they realized that if they were going to drag their feet and fight around the ETH ETF, that likely the same outcome was going to happen. And I mean, it's frustrating that we have to go through the courts to get those positive outcomes. The United States should be investing in these technologies. We should be embracing these from a job creation, from a technical innovation. And unfortunately, this SEC has been fighting it every step of the way.
I've known you for, 7 years now, and back then, y'all didn't have that loud a voice.
For sure.
It feels like you do now. So what about an XRP ETF? You were speaking at the Consensus 2024 conference just a week ago, and you said inevitable, not just for XRP, but Solana and Cardano, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
But XRP in particular, the SEC has tried to throw you down in court.
Yeah.
Don't you think that Gensler and company might just say, no, that one, no way?
I think it's a hard argument for them to win. I mean, can they make life difficult? They've made life difficult for a lot of people, then they've lost in court. From what I was talking about at the Consensus conference last week in Austin was that people don't want just exposure to one commodity. So if you have exposure to gold, you might want exposure to silver. If you have exposure to other commodities. And so to me, it only makes sense. You don't want to have just a single threaded asset exposure. So I think people also forget that it wasn't that long ago, before the SEC got involved, that XRP was the second most valuable digital asset. And that was before the SEC kind of anointed ETH. Then they couldn't answer the question, is ETH a security or not? And now they've approved the ETF. They contradict each other. It's very contradict themselves. It's very difficult to follow. This is a topic that has a lot of passionate people. And this is an excitement and enthusiasm that are pro-innovation, pro these technologies, and know that they can be used in ways to protect consumers all at the same time. I think it's crazy that it ever became a partisan issue, but I think that the Republicans are being very strategic in how they're approaching that, and I think it's becoming an election issue, which I think is good for the industry, and thus I think it's driving some momentum in the market.
Brad, we'll be watching. Okay, XRP ETF, when?
I think we're going to see it, I think it'll probably be 2025.
Next year?
Yeah,
all right.
Not too far away.
Now, guys, if you heard what he said, I'll tell you what, big time bullish. We are hearing stuff out of Brad Garlinghouse's mouth that we have not heard for years. Years, guys. These are folks that have played it very, very quiet and safe in terms of this whole SEC lawsuit. In fact, what have they been doing behind the scenes? You would think all their attention would have been on the SEC's lawsuit, but nope. Guys, they were expanding their presence around the wide world, and this XRP ecosystem has just grown, expanded. And now they're coming out and they're saying, no way. We've made some major victories, and on top of that, hey, we are absolutely expecting to see take a big absolute bite out of this marketplace. So guys, if you want some confluence, just check this article out right here. I'll tell you what, whales betting on XRP returns amidst coin's downward performance. Now guys, I only want to show you one major line in this article, and it's right down here, and boy, what a telltale line it is. Despite the bear sentiment in the market, data from Whale Alert revealed that whales are stacking on XRP, acquiring, now get this, $300 million in XRP in just the last 24 hours. Guys, ask yourself a question. Do you really believe that these whales that are putting hundreds of millions of dollars into XRP just in the last 24 hours are thinking to themselves, oh my goodness, XRP is going to drop. It's going to go down 10, 15, 20. It's going to hit zero. Do you think that they're out doing that? Not on your life, guys. I'll tell you what, most of us can't be whales, to be true. But I'll tell you, I don't follow their advice. I follow their behavior. And they are out there gobbling up like crazy. And when I see a narrative where the sentiment is just negative, 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 yet you got these big players just gobbling it all up, I'll tell you guys, that's when I'm paying attention. Now, guys, just check this out. You want some more confluence? Uphold CEO forecasts XRP price surge to $10,000, surpassing Ethereum. Now that's coming from the Uphold CEO. Now listen to this. The CEO of Uphold, Simon McLaughlin, remains hopeful about XRP's price trajectory, even though the cryptocurrency has seen little movement recently. Various industry experts have shared their perspectives, pointing towards a potentially dramatic rise in XRP's value. Notably, McLaughlin predicts a significant price surge for XRP, projecting it to potentially reach, get this, $10,000, thus surpassing Ethereum's value. Now, crypto analyst Crypto Sensei on X has highlighted McLaughlin's optimistic projection, underlying critical factors that could drive XRP to new highs. McLaughlin foresees XRP's integration into mainstream financial services as a pivotal element that could bolster its global acceptance and consequently its market valuation. He envisions a future where widespread adoption with various financial systems propels XRP price to unprecedented levels, potentially reaching $10,000. Guys, you got some major players in this space that are believing in XRP and its potential to literally smash records like most of us have not even imagined. Can you imagine the day that we wake up and see XRP at a $10,000 price point? I'm telling you guys, it could have the potential to literally revolutionize lives and for generations. Now, remember back in the day, I do, when Bitcoin 2010-11 was only like, what, 25, 30 cents? Nobody, and I mean nobody, would have ever fathomed that we would be at a $70,000 event, Bitcoin right now. And think about this. You don't even have to go back to 2010. In 2017, Bitcoin was only $400. And look at where we are today. Guys, do not discount it. The world is changing. It is changing so fast. And things could literally change in such a way that the infrastructure of this new financial system could propel some of these assets into the absolute stratosphere. And this is why I'm always out there saying, you research it. Guys, this could be one of the greatest wealth transfers, as I say, in the history of mankind. I genuinely believe that, but I'm encouraging you go dig it up, research it for yourself, because I'll tell you what, I'm not going to miss it. I certainly don't want you to miss it. And I want you, as I say, standing right there beside me when we, in that winner's circle, when we cross that finish line. So guys, we can all see just how fast things are moving in this space, and that is why it is so vitally important for you to get your plan in place before it literally takes off. And what our coaching program offers, that is where you and I can meet personally one-on-one for 1 hour over Zoom. And during that time, I share with you our personal journey in that last bull run and what enabled Judy and I to experience some amazing financial success. I share with you the mistakes we made so that you don't have to fall into the same pitfalls we did. We take a look at your portfolio and make sure that it's balanced towards your goals, and we work together to develop your exit strategy. We can even get your assets off an exchange and onto a hardware wallet, along with delivering to you some amazing techniques that are really going to help you in this space. Now, the cost cost of that is $250. And if that's something that interests you, you write me right there at coaching@thedigital.outlook.com and we'll get y'all booked in. So guys, I truly hope that you enjoyed today's video, and as always, it's not financial advice, it's just my 2 cents. Hit the like and subscribe and drop your comments right down there in the comment section, and I'll catch you in the next one.